Good morning to you out there with Underaged with us on top CHRICED Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. My name na Princess Aniana, and I welcome you beautifully to today's edition of Inside Naija, the Ogbonge program. We will take first of all, tell you what's in there for inside the front pages of newspapers, after which we will bring some of the big stories them in the news, or some of the matters then we'll be say carry waves inside the country right now. We're going to talk about the NAFDAC report. We don't come out now, say more than half of small pickings the inside Nigeria now don't they buy and they take alcohol. That now one of the matters then we're there, and we'll go see also carry you enter Cross River, where would they hear how young ladies also they abuse shisha for that side. Then we'll go bring you some political matter as PDP don't also they inside the news. All of that and many more and go come up inside the big story segment of the show. But for right now, no go anywhere, because the front pages of newspapers now they come up next inside Naija. Welcome back. Sharp, the Punch newspaper. Now, you start up the newspapers this morning, and they say bandits don't kill 30 people inside new attacks for Kwara and Katsina. And for accusation of who say that they kill Christians, them, United States Congress panels go do new session on top Nigeria matter today. For the issue of electricity subsidy, federal government go begin the minus 3.6 trillion naira from federation account, as federal government don't start to share the weight of the light subsidy with states and local governments them. From the talk, they say 1.2 trillion naira, now they go the minus come up from all the monies them every year. NPO, they follow Tinubu Yan, and they tell and say regulate foreign platforms or you go lose Nigeria media. What in all of that be about? The Punch, now you go for Siam. And for convention showdown, PDP governors reject the move by Wike faction to dismantle them committees then. For more of all of what's in the happen inside the Punch newspaper, just touchlight that side, make your own for no loss. Now the Daily Sun newspaper, inside the Daily Sun, Nigeria no go reverse economic reforms. Now what in Tinubu they tell World Bank be that $120 billion fuel import bill. Now in the choke Africa. Now federal government and that one, and then support Dangote to capture 20% of the market. Vagabonds inside PDP no day again. Now waiting Makinde the yarn as a Wike camp don't scatter northwest, southwest escos them. Still inside the Daily Sun, 10.6 million Nigeria people now in they hooked on drugs. Now waiting Oga Buba Marwa the yarn be that. All the tax reforms them, the changes inside matter of tax say now in don't increase the cost of business and also can't stop Nigeria January expansion. NESG, now intro that report today. For Lassa fever, where they show itself anyhow, Benue don't record 56 suspected cases of Lassa fever. FCT workers don't suspend their strike as Labour and Wike don't enter into agreement. You will see that and more inside the Daily Sun newspaper. Now for the Daily Trust. Patients don't come out now. They lament, say hospital bill, they worse than cancer itself. Still inside the Daily Trust. You go see some of the pictures them of waiting they happen as a community. They celebrate the release of a bandit leader wey been the hand of kidnappers. ICPC don't detain before Nimasa Oga Jamo. And for NECO exam, 9,016 candidates involved in malpractice as they do examination mago them. They find the drivers of the trucks them as Boko Haram been seized some trucks inside Borno State. All of that they inside the Daily Sun newspaper. Now the Daily Independent, on top accusation of terrorism, Malami and in Peking, they don't drag them go court and they can't remand them for the hand of DSS. We've expelled, we don't pursue vagabonds come up from PDP. Now waiting Makinde the yarn be that and can't say in get trust in the judiciary as the yarn on top the case them where the party get inside court. Tinubu don't come out now, can they use policy gains in deepening PIA and energy reforms as some of the good things that will happen inside this government and say oil rigs jack up from 8 to 69 in a serious rebound of the industry. NNPCL say Nigeria gets more than 37 billion barrels of oil potential. All of that now be the big yarns inside the front page of the Daily Independent. NECO don't release 2025 SSCE results and 72% get pass inside English and maths. APC come out now say all this travel waiting Tinubu they travel for abroad. Say it's opening up a fresh economy opportunity for Nigeria. Federal government don't digitize the process of importing fish so that it go make, local production today transparent and go make them more strong. And electoral law reform still they stand. They say they still never feel do workings on top the election law after long Senate meeting. And say Senate now don't begin they think whether to increase the amount of money where federal government they get from FAC. And finally, for front of the Daily Independent, more than half of Nigerian children they take alcohol. Now NAFDAC now do that report. Enter Daily Independent, see all of that full gist, make your own for no lost. Now the Nigerian Tribune can start up by to say guessing game. They still they guess as the Senate failed to pass Electoral Act at their third promise. Senate don't also they suggest a new revenue sharing formula will go favor federal government. Naira don't gain again against the dollar as Naira closed at 1,372 Naira to $1. For accusation of say in the arrange money for terrorism, federal government don't drag Malami and his son go court on 5-count charge. For the Igiaga inside the PDP, Makinde don't throw away another shot at Wike. He said we not going to allow anybody to hold PDP down. The Abdurrahman-led camp don't put March 29 and March 30 as the new date for their convention. But the party management staff, Workers Institute, say they stand loyal to the Turaki-led National Working Committee. UBA Group don't announce Lochnath Mishra as the CEO of UBA UK. NAFDAC report talks say 54% of Nigerian small pickings them they buy alcohol by themselves. All of that and more they inside the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Now, rounding up with the front pages of newspapers this morning at the Punch Sports Extra and inside Punch Sports Extra, look man, don't begin now. Ginger, they talk about all of the memories then when he enjoy for Atalanta. Ileni Hena don't break Mikel transfer record. Onyeka, they target EPL promotion with Coventry. Okoye, they're very happy in Udinese form. Onwachu score 14th 2025-2026 goal. Yamal want to stay for Barcelona forever. United say they're not sure say Ronaldo go return back to them. Gunners don't book EFL Cup final spot. Come and see the Nigerian stars where they stock inside winter transfer market as Messi they give conditions for him to join Osimhen for Galatasaray. Kane miss Bayern training. Blues don't put 100 million euros on Enzo. How Palace sabotage Mateta Milan move. Commonwealth confirm Nigeria for basketball event as NBF don't show out the team Nigeria for the first African Boxing League. All of this and many, many more now you go see inside the Punch Sports Extra newspaper this morning. And this now where we go wrap up on top the front pages of newspapers for today. But try me you get at least one of these papers, get the full gist, know what in they happen, make your own for no loss. And keep the date again with us tomorrow, same time, same station for another wonderful edition. Until then, no go anywhere because the big stories them, they come up next inside the program. Help me.
Hello, my country people of Naija. It don't take small where I say you. Maybe now one of the reasons why rumors in the spread say K-Bobo don't leave the media space. But you know what? Say no to fake news. Because I never get tired and I know they retire. I just change gears small and make we enjoy ourselves better. Before you don't listen to me and that voice they sweet you, the analysis they tutorial you. Now you go to watch me live on top CHRICED Radio and television. Where we go to break that news analysis well for you. On top of newspaper radio, big story when they happen. Inside program what we call Inside Naija. You go enjoy that well because we go break them for you, you go reason with us and you go understand the grammar well. What you need to do now to follow us on top www.CHRICEDRadioandTV.com or you can follow us on top all our social media platforms. My name is Kolawole Omane on top CHRICED Radio and Television. Your matter, now we own.
Radio and television, where your matter now we own. My name na Princess Anyana, and welcome to the big tourist segment inside the show. Hope so you do with us live for Facebook, live for YouTube at CHRICED Radio TV. To take and enjoy this program, will they carry come, and you feel also yarn the color of your belly, join the conversation inside the comment section as the details them and the information them they come up. We also do on other social media platforms at CHRICED Radio TV. You feel still meet us for our website www.CHRICEDRadioandTV.com. Our WhatsApp number is 0906 891 8345. WhatsApp again is 0906 891 8345. Coming back inside the studio this morning, I get Kola Wole Omoni with me. Kola, good morning.
Good morning, Princess.
Welcome to Inside Naija today.
Thank you very much.
Okay, now starting up the matter, already there's been call and the ginger to ban the small sachet of alcohol and all those small bottles them of shepe. You get, and we've been discussing one time here where they say even if it might not really stop anything. But anyway, NAFDAC, the joint body, that's the National Agency for Food, Drug Administration and Control, don't come out now, come talk, say, from a report we then do, picking one state each from the 6 geopolitical zones of the country sometime in 2021, say then discover, say, 54% of underage, that's when we say underage, before 18 years, yes, they pick from small to 13 years below, they pick 13 to 17 years, and say they've discovered now that 54% of minors, they abuse alcohol. Like they go and buy this alcohol by themselves, they take out small children. And this thing is becoming a public health concern. What do you get to talk on top this menace?
Yeah, not only a public health concern, even in other aspect of life, not a good news, not a good move. In fact, if to say they don't come out and allow them like this, before now, maybe people may have this impression, say, okay, they are making a good move to say, okay, they want to stop some of those sachet water and alcohol and what have you. Because if you check the number where they talk about, it is alarming. And On that note, I will also want to agree, say, they need to do something about it. Now, if you are now talking about banning, we know that it can easily work for those children, because at least if we're talking about 100 of them, maybe 10, 5 to 10 of them may be able to, maybe based on, say, the family rich and stuff, say they won't go afford that particular bottle. So at least it should be able to at least curb it relatively. Having said that, it's still not the only measure they need to take. Because if you stop, say, okay, maybe they know they produce them again, these people can still defy other means of selling it. So they always talk about consequence. If they want to roll out this kind of policy, then go need to at least initiate, maybe like getting task force to enforce even the sellers. Because trust me, these children will still get access in other way. They can get all these small bottles for maybe PEF or something and still be putting it inside it. Bottle na bottle is no longer inside leather. So beyond banning this sachet, if you want to really make that policy to work perfectly okay, they also need to get a task force to random sampling of some of the sellers, you understand? Moving around. In fact, they can even have like a child underage to post like a buyer to sellers and what have you. Get people arrested, maybe monthly, maybe weekly, maybe quarterly basis and what have you. Because what we are trying to address is not only by saying, okay, then drink them, it will affect their health alone. Even societal value too. You get as it be. When you have a number of underage like that taking this kind of thing, some of them learning from their parents. Yes. Some of them learning peer group. Say, okay, my friend don't they do them, make me too, they do them. And when you check the plus and minus calculation of some of these things, you go no say, it's not even good for our society. Because when you over high, you can do some other things where they maybe like some other criminal activities. Part of it insecurity where we the battle right now. So they need to also complement this move by making sure that, okay, they don't already ban no, they are not using other means to sell it, because they can still carry a big bottle. If somebody say, okay, it will take maybe a week for me to sell 2 bottles. What if I get small bottles and put it inside, and these children will still have their way to come and buy it from me? So they should go beyond banning of sachet. They should make sure that they enforce it, and they should arrest whoever is selling it in any other means to these children.
But Kola, how did we get here? Because, you know, I talked with somebody earlier today. When we were growing up, you cannot even, they no go even see you around this type place. You no go even know, you already know, say, now adults drink. You know, how is it now, say, small pikin, fee go, now go buy alcohol by themselves publicly? Moreover, sometimes they see these women where they sell pepper more, you know, with a go, they also carry all these sachets. Then we they see them boldly everywhere. How did we get here? How can we correct this? And even the adverts where they always do on alcohol, they always say not advisable for person under the age of 18. So is it that all these people they sell and they don't know these rules? If you they check Oyibo film, even if you won't go sell for small picking, they will first ask you for ID card. You understand? Why don't we have all those regulations in Nigeria?
So many factors are involved. You've been talking about advertisement now, which those adverts serve. You know, go even hear them when the children are supposed to wake up, right? Maybe when they are asleep. They have regulation for playing some of these adverts, say, na night period when children already sleep. Then they do them. But again, advent of social media. If you place that kind of advert on social media, we don't get night, we don't get morning, we don't get afternoon. How do we manage alcohol adverts on social media? You can restrict it on mainstream media because it's easier to do that. But on social media, the advert can meet you at any time, at any given time. And again, parental control on the usage of phones and social media. That one too join. And apart from that, I've been talking about parents. You get some of these children and they are from their parents. And they learn them. Oh, yes. They see their father taking it. They don't find it offensive to say, okay, oh, if my father can be sipping this thing, let me also taste it. Some of them, they even send them to go buy them. Some, they say, make them go buy them inside the fridge. So if you get, they made them go with them for them, bring them for them. On their way then to taste them. Oh, this is how it is. I will try it tomorrow. So before you know it, it becomes something that they now get addicted to, and they will now be looking for it here and there. So I think parents need to do more on this. I dey always talk and say, now wetin you produce to the society, now in Nigeria be the battle as we speak right now. Any criminality, any form of criminality or insecurity, where the battle right now, the source is from a family. So not government can do everything. Government can put policy in place, they can put laws in place. On your own too, what kind of moral grant you get where you go take, so okay, this thing make a sense, so it don't make sense, so do amo, no suppose do amo. So we need parents to do more on this. And again, it gets some parents will be say then they used to giving their children money anyhow without control of waiting they use this money do, waiting they use and buy. I had this experience lately about a particular family, and the reason why they sound like this. So when that money enter their hand, we no get control over waiting they use and buy. For your mind, they go use and buy biscuit. But for their mind, they won't buy alcohol. So at what age are you supposed to be giving your children money freely? At what age family friend come home, dash them 500,000, 500 naira, 1,000 naira, you no collect this money from them. So thereafter, waiting and they use the money do, you have no control over it. Now small, how they take start with that? If the person no want drink am because he no get money, whenever this kind of money enter in hand, he get sense where we go carry and go. Say, oh, my friend, they drink alcohol now because your parents, they always give am or they get money to buy them. Now, we uncle, so, don't dash me this money. Me to go buy for school tomorrow. Now, how will they take start with that? Before you know it, you go reach a level where they're not going to control them again.
Okay, so if as at 2021, where they say they do this report, we already have this percentage. Only God know the percentage it will be as at today. Now, you don't talk, okay, parents need to do more. The government people now won't do policy where they say they won't take, move all this, they won't come out sachets, alcohol and small bottle alcohol come out for streets and everything. But what can we still do? Already, a lot, if they already say 50-something%, already they involved inside them. How we want to change the narrative, and what more can we do to make sure say more children no add into this matter? This task force where you talk about, it's okay, maybe they should form a task force. Is it in every state? Can they check everybody? Like at the talk, maybe as I come now like this, I see a woman where carry this the container for her, they sell. People they stop and they buy. How do we stop all of those ones inside even chorus then?
That is what I'm saying. You know, you can't stop all of them nationwide at the time.
What can we
but
do?
Get scapegoats. Let them know, say, it is serious. You understand? Get scapegoat. If now for them to propose a bill before the National Assembly or respective states of assembly, say, we want to get rid of this kind of situation. Or do we have existing law that manage it? If we have existing laws, then enforce it. So all these people where they talk, oh, shepherd, oh, I carry, I get, put on for head, I do this, come and buy and stuff. When you discover they are selling it for underage, number one, you need to educate them. Create awareness. Say, now must not do this thing for underage people. After the awareness, then you can enforce. Arrest them. You don't need to arrest everybody that is doing it. Arrest 10 out of 1,000. Whatever you do to those 10, we teach the remaining guys lesson. Because just imagine, say, you ask them, say, okay, can you allow your maybe 10 years old boy to also drink this the way they sell? If he says no, so why are you selling it to others? But because we have weak laws and enforcement, it is very weak. So whatever policy you are pushing, everything on paper, you don't have mechanism to really enforce it. It remains on paper. You go ban them now, then go defy other means to say, okay, we want to put it inside small bottle. Because bottle na bottle, whether small or big.
And for the children in call.
The children, I tell you, say, some of them to them,
parents,
if to them, now life. Now how life takes start with that.
So how do we
So
change
it's the parent. It's the work of the parent.
But you also mentioned, say, sometimes not even society or peer pressure.
What I'm saying is that it is what you build. Because sometimes it's upbringing that cause some of these things.
Okay,
Parents will not get time for the children to even monitor what they are doing, or the money you are giving them, whether na food they take buy for school or shepherd, you don't know. So how you want to manage that kind of situation? So their attention should be on them. Ask them what they are doing. Ask their teachers how are they behaving. Again, if you can be able to cook food for them, even reach secondary school level, without giving them 1 naira, I think it's better than, okay, you expose them to, okay, get 500 naira, go and use it for your lunch or whatever, and you don't know what they're using it to buy. That is how it is started. So don't expose them to money when they can't be able to manage it by themselves, or to know the kind of things they use to buy.
Okay, so inside the survey, the report, they also mentioned, apart from say 49.9% of this underage talk say they get their alcohol from friends or relatives, 45.9% say now for social gatherings. Now then they get while 21.7% say now from their parents' homes. Now, coming to social gatherings, how do we maintain small children not being exposed to these things?
Yeah, it still depends on the people where they gather and the people where they coordinate there. Social gathering, okay, then they do events, wedding ceremony, naming ceremony, and stuff like that. Yes, at that point, okay, things they loud, everybody they collect.
School parties.
School parties. It now depends on the organizer. If you know, that's why I'm talking about enforcement. If you want to enforce now, you go to that kind of gathering. With the fact that you don't already announce, you say enforcement deal for any social gathering where we go expose children to take alcohol. So if they go there, they just sit down like normal human being, everybody they observe. The moment they cite, say this thing they happen for this gathering, then the organizer should be held responsible. When they do it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, they will know how to now manage to say, I beg go, I know one problem of these people. Now must not give children alcohol in this place, even if not they take them. Because most of these things, they are learning it from adults, from elders. So we insist that parents must take responsibility on this matter. And the society you're talking about, okay, social gathering, the organizer should be able to control who gets what. And at what particular, if you have event that will not get any restriction for anybody, then you should know that that is capital no for children.
Okay, still before we go conclude on this matter, anyway, Madam Mojisola Adeye, don't shut talk now, say this issue of small children taking alcohol suppose raise alarm for parents, teachers, religious leaders, and even the full community. Sake of say this underage drinking now, it not just be 1 person, 2 person they do it don't spread, reach everywhere. And with that, there's still a push for the banning of sachet alcohol and bottles where they smaller than 200 milliliters. They say teachers, religious leaders, community, do something. Say may they do something about them. Now, make we also enter for inside Cross River State, where they don't come out now. Say students in higher institutions for that side, don't they take shisha? And they say now mostly girls. Mostly girls. From the report where they do, they say most of their higher institution students are now taking shisha as against, cigarettes. They are smoking it and they make them different things. They said a lot. What is this meaning for our society and our youths that are supposed to be leaders of tomorrow?
It's really indicating the level of our moral decadence in the country, and it's still in line with what we don't talk before. These children, where they take shisha, they come from a particular family, and they notice some certain behaviors. You understand?
But these children are actually justifying it. One talk and say, you not be like cigarette, you just stay in your corner and you smoke it and you are calm, everything.
That is it. Because maybe their parents don't get time for them. Maybe they don't already grow past level where they go to us, okay, we won't say stop and you stop. And this thing, they start from childhood. When they still they small, they get some certain way they make that time. They say, then I picking him be. Hey, this boy funny, sha. This boy funny, na picking him be. This, that. So, it gets us the situation they always be. Before you know it, he go turn to something else that they will not be able to manage. And now waiting will be the experience almost everywhere with that. So, parents need to do more in managing the situation. They need to do more.
Okay, but a lecturer there even talk something, say this behavior now of these girls, them, say is readily available everywhere. Say some of them self will prefer to take ice or shisha than to chop. Say even the vice chancellor, they want anybody where they catch taking these hard drugs will be expelled. But these messages fall on deaf ears. Why be say even with the warnings? Because like you're talking, create more awareness, do more warnings, you get, do task force. Hear this one, say even with the fear of expulsion, even with the fact, say even they even talk and say even NAFDAC. Don't even talk and say if they catch anybody where they sell this shisha or they catch anybody where they use and they go face the full power of the law. But still, these things keep happening and getting worse.
How many of them are we seeing as scapegoats?
So is it that we just the talk, we not use
some
action?
Of themselves is not even scapegoat again. The level of addiction we then get, they need to carry them go rehab. How many of them then they carry go rehab? And the more you are delaying it, the more they are bringing more people on board, because you can't control who they relate with in the society. So if you cannot be able to control that, it means say you want them to recruit more people to their camp. And now some of these things goes beyond a warning. Say you want them not to be doing it again and no consequence. You say you want to expel, you've not been able to expel. Even if you expel, there's no any provision that will say other school will not take those children. For instance, now if they say, okay, you withdraw drawing a license from a doctor, they know say, okay, they no go fit take them in other location. But no control over that. A private school where they look for money, where the priority now revenue generation, go take them. And we still come, those children will still go to that particular school and they will still go and teach other children how to smoke shisha.
So how do we stop this? How do we get back to our moral
scapegoats?
Yes.
We need to get more scapegoats. We need to enforce. We need to get task force for enforcement nationwide.
So if we don't have any of these things, are we just continue to keep seeing these things happening?
No, if we don't have any of these things, we have some of these policies on paper. We have more banning on paper, and it will not stop anything because they will still find other ways of drinking it. They can even form association. Oh, I have 200, you have 500. Let us buy a bottle. Let us combine the money together and go and buy a bottle. Since they don't allow us to get access to sachet again, because when something don't reach level of addiction, it goes beyond banning it inside there in small sachet. You need to make sure say you enforce what you ban. And after enforcement, you need to create more awareness, and then you need to even get some of them that are already addicted for rehabilitation. So we have to do all these things together to make it work. If not, this move good though, but it can't solve the problem.
Caller don't talk am. Say the move, say they want to ban sachet alcohol, they want to ban small bottle alcohol. It's not bad. Now very good move, you go here, but it is not going to solve the problem. There need to be more awareness. There need to be consequences. And then parents also need to do more. Like you talk, it is better if you feel they even cook, give your pikin cook, not they give money, or even if they give money, let there be accountability for how this money is being spent. We hope say more go they done on top of this matter, but honestly, this statistics, this reports, is no funny at all. So I beg parents, mule pule shine your eye. They don't call on parents, call on religious leaders, call on traditional rulers, call on community as a whole to stand as gatekeepers and make sure say our children, our minors, them not turn out to become waiting they're not supposed to become. Caller, now to some strike news. The FCTA, the Capital Territory Administration workers, the JUAC, them say finally as at a Monday midnight, okay, Tuesday midnight, 12 a.m., that kind to 12 up until after 3 of Tuesday. They've been do meeting, the labor joint bodies them, both TUC, NLC sit down to meet with Oga Minister at the instance of the senator, their Senate representative for inside the Senate, somebody, Bomoy, one Oga Bomoy like that, and say finally they don't come settle. They say they take all their demands one by one. Oga Minister promised to address them, and then Labour now, and they also promise that they will not victimize anybody. We go for this strike, so make everybody go back now, go resume work. Is that cool?
Yeah, it's cool. When they get platform to address this problem like this, why then they drag the matter inside court? We don't already talk and say, okay, the best way they could be able to address this now to sit down, make them get agreement, may they implement that agreement, may everybody come, may peace reign. But the moment you want to start pushing stuff from court, it will just complicate issues. And I hope, say, Oga Minister don't learn lesson from this. I just hope. And I also give kudos to the workers too, whether to show Oga Minister say, you can't just take calls for a ride. I like the fact that, okay, Oga Minister carry them go court, then to go appeal, and they say, we know they agree. If you think, say, you know law, we too, we go school, we get certificate for school. So I love the way they handled it. Unfortunately, we don't talk and say they're not supposed to go court, because if you claim, say, you don't do many parts of waiting that they look for, now just few things that remain at the basis for you to go court, say, may they no strike again, or may they no protest against you again. I saw the problem in the story of, say, may they no protest, then go ban them from further protest. I was just wondering that, okay, if you guys are enjoying democracy, to say, okay, democratic system of government, we allow people to vote you people in. The same platform talk, if you know they vex, so you get right to protest. Now, when they enter court, say, may they no do further protest again. Waiting, you beat me, you say, me I no cry. How? How? So, I love the idea of, say, okay, they don't sit down together. But unfortunately, I hope, say, then go still agree to implement waiting and discuss. Because they are used to this back and forth. They are used to this and delay tactics. Yes. To say, okay, we don't already agree, let us go back and stuff here and there. If they no do them, let these people go back on strike. After all, if they gather all this money today, waiting that they use the money to. It's just so unfortunate that then would they delay some people's activities. It gets something where you know even fit imagine where go eventually happen. For instance, for our health sector now, when they are on strike, you know, say the situation go deadly, and many other factors like that. So we're not supposed to wait until this last minute, say they don't enter strike or they won't go on strike before we address their plight. But nationwide, this has always been the culture of government. I know makes sense. People will appreciate you more when something reach. You do it for them. Some people will tell you, say, no be say these people too they pay me well, but sincerely speaking, their salary they accurate. It gets also the way that they pay, you know, they pass that day. Some people will tell you, say, that the reason why I stay for this particular job, I don't want to take risk, go another place where my salary go the K leg. So if you know, say these people deserve this thing, no be them right time. Now you put them inside your policy. How they want promote, how much you go out if them promote them, the arrears, the hazard allowance, all these they are demand what they always ask for. Now something will be say annually. Una suppose factor them inside annual budget. Not until when these people carry placards everywhere, noisy situation, before una go talk to them or una go address them. And una get una own access to money, you spend it as you like, recklessly. The people where they do the real job, you are depriving them some of their rights. It don't make sense.
Anyway, so you don't hear Ram. Make we also say thank you to the chairman of the Senate Committee on FCT, Senator Mohammed Bomoy. We be saying he organized the meeting. In short, from Tory people, they say when they even first start the meeting, say both the Wike, the labor leaders, so say they first they shout, everybody wants to say be Oga, say the man has to calm everything down. But at the ending of the meeting, they say then decide, say make everything they all right. Say all the complaints where JUAC members carry come. They check on one after the other and they don't fully address them. And then they say all of the cases, then where even they caught, they go back now, go withdraw them and say there will be mutual respect and sustained engagement going forward. Now they don't tell all JUAC members and all of the TUC NLC people say may they resume work immediately. And with that one now, the Igiaga between Oga Minister and the FCT workers don't pause for now. Like a caller talk, we hope say no go just be word of mouth. Make action follow these decisions then, so that we no go get a repeat of what just happened finish. So now moving into some politics story. PDP day in the news again. And this time, the People's Democratic Party now say their wahala now don't demand more as the governors where they still get under them reject the move by the faction where Wike they support of say they want to do a national convention March 28, March 29, and March 30, and also say then dissolve the ESCOs for inside the Southwest and the North, the Southwest, Northwest, and the Plateau zonal committees. Still on top of this matter now, they even say the people now where they work for the PDP, say that's the workers of PDP, their staff, all of them say they support the Turaki-led National Working Committee. In short, they still don't come out now. Say even though a court came out the other time to say they don't recognize the convention, where they do. But all of them, the party people, say then they support that their convention. Now court, they talk, say you no support them. And the thing now say they cause another Igiaga. Talk more of even the gbasgbos between Wike and Seyi Makinde. But what you get talk about this reshow face of PDP inside the news?
Yeah, the PDP cannot be out of news, whether positive or negative, because their drama never end, and it's not ending any soon from now, because the matter still dey loud. The Turaki camp court don't talk say wetin dem do no dey lawful. They say then they appeal the case. We could still dey wait for that, and with that, whatever Wike can do, they make move right now. Then to go still they won't justify and say be like say na them they side of the law until they can either amicably resolve their matter internally or then go to court. And going to court again meaning say the drama still continue until court finalize it. And even when court even conclude, we definitely know say it go favor a particular camp against another one. So the drama still continue. The best way of managing political crisis now make them manage them internally. Make them not carry and go third party location, which is court. Even court, where then they carry go matter go meet, they always advise them. Can you guys solve your problem internally and stop disturbing us? Eh?
Then why they constantly put mouth? Why they not
then
just
go
strike out the
definitely
case?
now. Then get the person who carry the case come get right.
But
If
what
you
of-
deny them from entertaining the case, it will be like say you deprive them of their human rights. So you can't do that. It's them that they're supposed to know how to manage their case internally. Unfortunately, Wike factor will not allow that to happen right now. So based on that, issues there.
But what of the ones we keep insisting, say, courts not get power to involve inside internal party matters? There's some of them still mention and to say courts no get power to put mouth for their matter. Say that their matter may then leave them. And again, secondly, this one will be saying a court, they say we no recognize you. But if you check from what they talk, it seems majority of whatever remain of the PDP, they support the Turaki side. So why can't majority carry the votes?
Majority cannot carry the vote in the court of law. Court will deal with evidence, not majority or minority. Democracy, politics, game of number. But when you enter court, game of evidence. When you enter court, you need to, you remember, before they do that convention, then get almost 2 or 3 court cases where they ban, say, may they no go ahead, may they no go ahead.
And two say may they no go.
May they no go. And one in Oyo, say, may them go ahead. So if you now check it, they will now need to tender evidence. Why be the reason why you say make we no go ahead? One of the candidates been complain say they're not allowed to buy from Jigawa, former governor of Jigawa State, and many other factors. Wike too, they fight on separately. So in all this now, they feel like okay, this thing, they lawful. And Kuma, they confused. At a point, they be tell to Turaki guys, say, we know if we recognize you guys because issues there for grant, regardless of any letter you are writing. So in all these irregularities now, you now carry the matter, go court, say make court come judge them. Or then toss, okay, they say make court no they chook mouth on top of their matter. On top of everything where they worry judiciary in Nigeria, now PDP will come be their priority. If now no carry the matter, go meet them. And they always tell you, say, if a judge of a particular court in Nigeria, in fact, Supreme Court judge, if we witness a crime scene, how it take happen? If just witness for witness sake, and he come out from the scene. He no get right to say, because I witnessed this thing, no.
That's why I go
Now so I go judge him, not to concern him. In fact, if that matter no enter court, he don't end with that. It's none of his business. So if PDP no one make court the chukma on top of their matter, make them make sure they settle them amicably among themselves. The moment where they no feel settle, then court will definitely prognose.
So the Wike and Wike and Makinde Glasgow. Now Makinde saying people will be vagabond inside the party. They don't expect them. And then Lere in the helping Wike to talk saying, oh, the kuku saying don't repent him, be the vagabond. They can't use Yoruba proverb. They give each other word. What do we have to say
Now
to that?
just pure politics. Now just drama.
Between
You
Wike
may
and
see
Makinde.
Lere and Makinde tomorrow. They are dining together and say, "My oga, I beg now my work I dey do that time. Nothing go happen to them." I dey always tell you, it's good make the politicians, make the supporters know all this game, how they work. Tomorrow you go still see Makinde and Wike together. No be the first time in the country. So whatever they are doing right now, all of them they try to protect their source of income, and that is what is happening. The moment all those places block, say, now this one they tell us, I go bury you politically, I go do this, I go do that. Now wait, all of them they protect their territory and they want to remain relevant. So whatever gbasgbos you are hearing from both of them, they may not even really mean them deep down. But for now, they need to do that. Everybody needs to justify the reason why I need to pay your next salary. Lere needed to be paid. Makinde need to remain relevant in Oyo State and probably even extend it beyond Oyo State now that it's almost ending its second term. And Wike too. For instance, at a point, Tinubu bin dey tell am, say, okay, if I comot you from TSA, say, you no go let your party win FCT Abuja, you go allow my own party to win FCT Abuja. He say, he dey laugh. Say, because the moment you allow your party to win FCT Abuja, you will lose your job. You understand? So everybody, they try to protect how you want maintaining job as we speak. Now, pure politics. And they understand it perfectly okay. Now, the reason why even when one of them, their children want to do celebration here and there, regardless of their political differences and lamentation here and there, you go still see themselves together, reunited together, dining together. So make their supporters know they take on to heart, because now them go suffer all this drama where they for grant. The moment where political time don't come finish now, you go see all of them together. So it better make people just mind their business and leave this game for them.
Okay, so before we go round up the show, a little bit on the River State situation. Now, still part of this talk here, because you get one of the chieftain them for inside River State will come out now, Conde Para. For waiting Makinde tell Wike, say, you're not supposed to talk like that. Say they're not supposed to compare Wike and Makinde. They can't mention the part of, say, Oga Presido by himself. He say, reference Presido Bola Tinubu, wait, or say, Wike now be the political leader of River State. In a word, he say, and Presido also tell Wike to drop any impeachment thing against Sim Fubara, but say Wike now be the political leader of politics inside River State, and say make them follow the leader. Please, is President being diplomatic, or what in that statement really
Double
mean?
standard.
What in that statement mean?
It mean double standard. It mean he's trying to be plain smart. It mean he want to benefit from two sources. And it mean say he had them to dodge any one of them because he knows say he get political implication. Double standard. Because then get template say, if you are a governor of a political party, or you are a governor, your political party in your state, you are the 001, you are the leader of that particular political party. Now, if you say leader of political party, if Tinubu say we can a leader of political party, did he say political parties?
He says the political leader. You
see, say he smartly used the word.
Is the political leader of River State.
Which,
follow your
if
leader.
You say political leader, which of the party? At least if you want to talk of Konkoso, maybe you say political leader of NNPP.
Yeah.
If you want to talk of Makinde, you say political leader of PDP in Oyo State. If we are talking about River State, if you say political leader, is it leader of all political parties in River State, or political leader of PDP or APC? So the moment you just want to at least judge your responsibility to call a spade, then you find yourself hanging in this kind of situation. Let Wike know, say, the same way it's happening to other governors across other 35 states. Their respective political party, na them the leader of that party. Let Tinubu, let Wike understand this. Say the privilege that other governors are enjoying in nationwide, allow Fubara to also enjoy it in Rivers State. Not leader of PDP in Rivers State, but leader of APC in Rivers State. Because it's obvious, say, he don't join the party, now be governor of the state. You say, may they no make further move to impeach him. If they are not making further move to impeach him, you say, may respect political leader. How? How? So, he just want to benefit from both sources. And to him, like I've been tell you the other time, sir, he can easily get rid of either of them, but he didn't want any of the move that he's making now to cause problem. With the statement where Tinubu make now,
so you still get it.
Wike people will not feel too much offended. They feel like, okay, he's not getting rid of Wike. Fubara, for Oga President to say, don't make move to impeach Fubara into go feel relief. Say, at least they are not making move to impeach me right now. In all this, sincerely speaking, na Tinubu go use these people and go benefit from all this their drama. Rivers, they suffer am. Rivers people, they suffer am. When he use them and achieve whatever he wants in 2027, he can easily get rid of both of them. Whatever this aftermath cost the River State is none of his business. He don't already achieve him. So the earlier they understand this game, the better for them. Oga Presido won't use them. The drama no go end because Fubara no go want making Wike dictate for him as a leader of the party in the state. And again, Wike no want make come back again. I want to resolve that one for front right now. Because Wike go get candidate inside APC, we go contest for election. Who go win the primaries? Who Oga Presido go support? He need to come out openly to tell us, where do you belong? Don't sit on the fence and be dictating for Nigerians. The moment you sit on the fence, it means like say, you don't make any move. You are trying to strike balance, to be diplomatic. And in politics, if you tell me, say you know be my enemy, then you are my friend. If you are not my friend, then you are my enemy. Don't say, maybe I'm your friend or maybe I'm... No. Just hit the nail on the head.
Damn, hit the nail on the head. Oga Presido trying to be diplomatic on top this matter. But you don't hear him say, because me, I know hear from him, but the reports them talk say, Oga Presido don't call Wike to order, say make you not even push anything impeachment towards Fubara, but you also don't say, na him be the political leader of River State, make them follow him. Kola, in conclusion for today's show.
Yeah, in conclusion, let's go back to how we start the show. On this alcohol for children, where they want ban, I hope NAFDAC will do needful by enforcing it, not just banning it. And I hope other stakeholders too will join in doing the needful. Some of these children say, the people who want to enforce the law, then they drink them together. Police, yes. Soldiers, you go see them, they drink this thing together. Where then they take their own, children, they enter to the buy, then they take. So how you will eventually carry God, say you want to enforce them. So we all just need to have this collective role to play to make sure, say, they enforce this particular law. And for girls where they smoke shisha too, they need to do more on that. Parents need to pay attention to their children. Don't say now because of them they work. You go do the work. When you weak, when the strength don't carry you to work again, when you supposed to they relax. Now that time, all these things where you don't pay attention to now, then go they use them to torment you that time. In fact, then go even still insult you join. Say now you know manage them when you supposed to do as a parent. Because to them, whatever they are doing at this tender age, now guy then they do. So parents need to pay attention to whatever their children are doing, so that at least they'll be able to control it. They shouldn't put that burden solely on government or government agencies.
Thank you so much, Kolawole Omoni, for this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Let's do this again tomorrow.
So,
thank you so much for you, ABC Tanda Gilbam with us to enjoy the program. You don't hear Ram say the cocoa of everything be say parents need to do more, society need to do more, teachers need to do more, religious leaders need to do more. In short, all of us need to come together to do more on top this palaver of children taking alcohol, of girls taking shisha. In short, Gabuba Marwa inside even a meeting when he do. Yes, they still also mention say over 10 million Nigerians them they use cannabis, Igbo, they smoke Igbo one way or the other. So a lot need to be done to bring Nigeria back to how it's supposed to be when it comes to matter of moral behavior. But this is now where we'll go end the show today. Don't forget to join us tomorrow, same time, same station, for another wonderful edition. But before all of that, you will still continue to enjoy all of our doings on all social media platforms. Within YouTube, within Facebook, within Instagram, within TikTok, and then we also the X at CHRICED Radio TV. Our website na www.chricedradiotv.com. My name na Princess Aniana. God bless you. God bless Nigeria.